Hey everyone, what's up? It's Babylonius from PeakofSerenity.com. Here with, I feel like I said that wrong. PeakofSerenity.com. Here with another video commentary of one of my kills. This is Sisters of the Moon. Before this, I made quite a few sister jokes, which was good. But yeah, so this fight is really a single target fight. I liked this fight once I understood how it worked. When we did this on normal, I really hated it. The hitbox on this boss, as you can see, everyone is really close. The hitbox on this boss is hilariously small. And I say hilariously in the most painful sense. Painfully, hilariously small. Like real small. But really, the big mechanic of this is managing your stacks, and you want to make sure that you're managing those stacks. You get stacks by staying in one phase of the moon, and then you switch stacks and you clear the previous ones by switching. Someone in chat said the hitbox has been fixed. Hallelujah! Because, yeah, really, this hitbox was disastrous. I mean, the whole arena is very small, but then you toss in the hitbox, and you're like, oh! But, yeah, so managing your debuffs is very important. On this fight and stuff like that, but really it's a single target fight. There are some things you could always take high stacks and use Touch of Karma to redirect some damage and whatnot. On a lot of this stuff, the Huntress Kasparian. Someone made a tight box joke in chat. Yeah, I mean there are a lot of good sister jokes that can come from this fight. But yeah, so I used Serenity on this fight because it's primarily a single target. You can use Transcendence as I just did there to get in and out is always very useful to make sure that you're kind of maximizing as much uptime as you can. It's really single target. See, there you go. Now we got another target. And this sister will call up an owl, so there's a little bit of cleave, and when the owl is out, you do just want to focus down the owl. And then, so here it is, Moon Talon is the owl. And then she will get a shield on her that you have to burn the shield through at times, so you do kind of want to make sure you're cleaving a little bit. But really the priority is to take down Moon Talon, because Moon Talon is kind of a pain. But yeah, there really isn't a ton to this fight. If you get targeted with Twilight Glaive, you want to make sure that you jump out and don't get hit by it. You want to watch the big arrow. So you can see the big arrow that pops up right there, and you want to stay away from it. And it will follow you as you move. So if you move in an arc, it will follow in an arc and then go back. So you want to kind of get a spot, stay there, take it to the face. And be good. This fight I think is probably going to be a little chaotic on Mythic especially. Sorry, more funny jokes in chat. And yeah, so I mean with people, managing your stacks is obviously going to be incredibly important for Mythic, and it's pretty important now. The more stacks you have, the more damage you take from the abilities, I believe. So that's something that you want to be very conscious of. And whatnot. So yeah, it's really not that difficult of a fight. This rapid shot does do a lot of damage. You don't really want to get hit by it, but I think it's a tank mechanic. I think I got hit by it on accident. So normally it's very useful to, like, right now, right before the moon phase is ending, you want to hop in to switch the phase over and reset your stacks. That will again be very important for Mythic, I'm sure, and really surviving on Heroic. So, yeah, I mean, there's really not much else to this fight that I'm aware of. You want to avoid all the things on the ground. You want to make sure you're watching your stacks. If you do get targeted by a debuff that she puts on people, I can't remember what it is, then you want to immediately reset your stacks and whatnot. So that's important. So like I said, managing your stacks is going to be very important. On this boss, and probably even more important as the fights go on and you get into Mythic and Heroic and stuff like that. So you hit kind of 30-ish percent, 40%, and the third sister comes out, and this is when you lust and you kind of want to blow through, because as you cycle through the previous sisters, like as the sister becomes untargetable, she kind of continues to she, becomes unattackable, untargetable, and continues to do her things. So you really want to make sure that you're blowing things up at the end. Yeah, somebody pointed out in chat, it's called moon burn. Thank you. I knew it was something. So yeah, when you get moon burn, then you want to make sure that you immediately switch your stacks to the other one that you have, just to reset them, so you don't take a ton of damage there. But yeah, I mean, it's just all about staying alive and staying out of things. It's really, again, a single target fight. For legendaries, I used my bracers and boots, but because it is single target, if you do have the chest, that's a decent alternative, at least until you get the 2-piece, 4-piece combination, and whatnot. So hopefully Chad is correct, and the hitbox has been fixed, which should make this fight a lot easier to manage and watch things on the ground, because it kind of, so you see right here, I got Moonburn, so I had to go change my things. You stand in the circles, it appears you get silenced. That's really not a big deal for Windwalkers. It's, yeah, so really not much more else to the fight, just kind of a tank and spank with a couple mechanics tossed in. You really, again, want to make sure that you're managing your debuffs and your stacks and stuff, as well as using Transcendence and all of our movement abilities to get in and out on all of the boss. So that's really it for Sisters. They dropped the Moonglaive, which is my favorite trinket. Not necessarily the strongest per se, but definitely my favorite. Yeah, so this is really the fight. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully it answers more questions than it creates. If you like this kind of content, please support through Patreon and PayPal and all that good stuff. Check out PeakofSerenity for more information about Windwalkers, Brewmasters, and Mistweavers. Like, comment, subscribe to this video, yeah, I think that's really it. So, yeah, the fight is ending, boss is dying, and that's it. So, thank you for watching, and until next time, I will see you later.